Hi, good afternoon. Yes, it's 12 o'clock on the dot. So today, very punctual on the dot, 12 o'clock live stream. Yes, I posted this on my Discord server. So normally when I post the timing on my Discord server, normally I will either start earlier. So far, there's only been like one or two occasions where I'm late because of being held up in the previous engagement. So yeah, so apart from that, most of the time is not exactly at the stipulated exact timing. So my apologies. So basically for today, we are actually on the dot, and this today is Wednesday. Yeah, correct. Today is Wednesday. So yeah, so we will continue with whatever topic that we have set. So okay, for today, I'm not exactly using the microphone because it is. I'm actually rushing to another place. It's actually kind of a short drive away, but I can still squeeze in the so-called this live stream, so not an issue. But I have to rely on my AirPods because yeah, it really take quite a while to actually do the setup for the microphone. And then I will probably have to sacrifice Discord if I use that microphone. So it's a bummer. So I don't know how I can actually resolve it technically for um, mobile usage. So yeah, let me work that on, and then we'll see how we can actually do it. Alternatively, because I'm actually using the AirPods first gen, I'm not sure if the subsequent AirPods, the sound quality is going to be better. Uh, Probably. I'm not too sure. So maybe I might want to try that out. Yep. So yeah, it's 12 o'clock. So probably, is it lunchtime for many of you? For those who are working. But if you are working from home, then yeah, sometimes the lunch timing and stuff like that can be quite blurred in a sense. Yeah. So anyway, for today, because I'm using the AirPods, you can actually communicate with me. You can actually text me via the chat box function. I know that my current chat is still broken from previous two live streams, so I actually have got my stream the Discord dashboard, the stream manager to actually show me the actual stats and stuff like that. So you can still type and then we can still chat online. Alternatively, you can if you have a Discord account or if you want to talk to me um, real time on air, you can actually join my Discord server. The link is in my Twitch profile. So you just go to Discord, click on it, and if you already have a registered Discord account, just click on it. They will invite to my server. If not, then you can probably register one. It's free. And yeah, so once you're in it already, you can actually check out the on-air live section. It's a voice channel, or with the event, you can actually join in the event and then just turn on your microphone, and then I will be able to hear you as well. So we can actually do this as a live kind of like live show together. Let me see. Okay, having said that it's real time, it's not exactly real time. There's a slight lag in between, but I think the lag is actually about say 1 or 2 seconds, so it is still acceptable. So yeah, so that will be another alternative ways that we can actually communicate with each other for this live stream. So once again, two methods. You can actually leave a message at the chat function, or you can join my Discord server and then talk to me uh, via the live chat function, right? And let's see. So for today, uh, anything that I missed out? Yeah, if you are watching this as a recorded one after the live session, it will be found on both Twitch and YouTube. So Twitch will be only available for 2 weeks, up to 2 weeks. So you can still watch this 2 weeks later on the Wednesday. Yeah. So after which it will be removed. But I will actually upload this particular video onto YouTube. So for YouTube, it's actually kind of like a permanent thing. You can actually rewatch all my previous stream. But that's only up till 1st of May this month. Anything that's before this are actually all lost. So Yeah, no big issue. Everything has to start somewhere. So we started with 1st of May itself. Right. And yeah, if you are joining me, if you are watching this as a replay, feel free to leave your comments and whichever thing as well, because yeah, I will go through them. And yes, so that's roughly about it, right? And yeah, shall we just go to our topic for the week? It's actually about okay, great. I think I got a slight dementia here. Let me think about it. Oh, okay. It's about this unspoken or unwritten rules, or yeah, that probably in workplace or in whichever place, all this type of things in which you will normally not do. It's those unspoken rules of be it like social etiquette and stuff like this. So, have you encountered any of this? Are you the victim of one, that somebody is acting upon you, or are you the one who is actually doing it, either intentionally or unintentionally? Mm. Or yeah, so I've actually give an example. Like for example, it's kind of like an unspoken rule that for among probably uh, probably work or business, not relating to maybe sales or whichever. So normally, if we were to talk about work-life balance and stuff like that, so I would suppose all forms of communication, unless urgent, uh, if you can actually wait until the following day. Like for example, if let's say, take for example for real estate salesperson, if let's say your client is looking for this particular unit and stuff like that, you search through the net and then yeah, you found a unit that's suitable and the time is 12 a.m. or even 1 a.m. in the morning. So I would suppose you should just bookmark it, or just remember that particular listing, and then probably the next day you will inquire about it from the listing agent and something like that. But no, I think I'm not too sure is this a habit overseas as well, but probably in Singapore, normally the agent will just straight away trigger happy and then just send without noting the time. Yes, granted that probably for those outstanding salesperson, they will actually work round the clock, 24/7 and stuff like that. But not everyone is like that. Especially our previous week we talked about work-life balance. So yeah, I think it would be good if let's say work is work, you work in the day and stuff like that, and then probably after work you need to spend time with your friends, your family, or your loved ones and whosoever. So probably you would not want to be disturbed unless it's really an emergency, like something which needs to be rectified and cannot really wait until tomorrow. But for general inquiries and stuff like this, if we can be left with the following day, I think that will be ideal in that sense. So yeah, so this is what I have probably brought up, and I know there are a lot more. All these are kind of like unspoken rules or unwritten rules, in which, I mean, if you are a human being, if you have stayed long enough, what are the do's and do not do, and all these type of things should be more or less there, right? I mean, give another example. If let's say you're calling someone, you just dial the number and then the phone got through, ring 2 times, and then all of a sudden you realize that it's been disconnected, right? So would you try for a second time? Yeah. If you try for a second time, if the same thing happened, would you go for a third time, right? So my take is, if let's say you called the first time, it was being cut off, I would think that probably the other party is busy, unable to pick up the call and stuff like that. So you have to, be more mindful and considerate. Like, oh, okay, maybe he'll call back and stuff like that. So yeah, so you just hang on for a moment, and then like maybe after a couple of hours, if let's say there's no return or something, you can call again. I mean, by all means, it should be okay. And if the other party is really busy and engaged, if he or she has the time, they'll probably send you a text. I'm actually engaged at the moment, so is there anything else I can help you with, stuff like that. So I think these are quite the norm. However, I've actually met people who tried to keep calling persistently. It's like, it's kind of getting annoying. So you can imagine you're in the middle of a seminar or a meeting and stuff like that, then your phone just bzz, 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 then you cut it off already, then you bzz, bzz, then yeah. So after 3 or 4 times, it gets so annoyed that, probably for myself, I just probably like excuse myself from the meeting for a moment, pick up the call and then just tell the fella, I'm in the middle of something, would you like me to call you back or whichever? So not say 100, 99% of the time, it's not emergent, it's not urgent, and they will say, oh, I'm so sorry, I'll call you back later, or can you call me back later? I mean, this type of thing is, it's just not being mindful, and it's something that is quite, you know, uh, kind of like, I don't really know how to put it, like common sense, but I think common sense is quite rare nowadays. Yeah, sorry. But then I'm not sure if you agree. But I think in the world of all these ITs and technologies, I think common sense actually is like probably out of the windows already, right? So if you have just joined in, welcome to the stream. We have started say about 10 minutes ago already, so we are having some discussion for the topic that we have for the week. Oh, by the way, if let's say if you are not joining us live to discuss this topic, you can actually leave your comments or everything on both Twitch and YouTube. Alternatively, on my Discord server itself, there's also a column. There's also a channel where it goes. It's a text channel. Yeah, correct. You can look under social media, expand on it. You'll see Facebook, Instagram, or this type of thing. But just head down to Twitch. So once you click on it, you'll be able to see our current so-called topic and our previous topic that is over the past couple of weeks. So at least you will be, you will, yeah, you will know that the topics that we have previously discussed. And if let's say you want to take part in the poll or anything, just feel free to to play around with the server, yeah, with my Discord server. So at the moment it's actually very messy. I do apologize because I've got quite a lot of things actually going through. Last time, you'll be able to see things like real estate, you see production, you see Formula One, you see cars, and it's actually all over the place. I tried to clean it up. That's why you see that the server is actually quite, not say quite lah. It's actually very empty. I don't have anyone at the moment because all of them is like, okay, thank you. I will need to yeah. So that is that for the moment, but I'll see how then we will try to build this up, and then yeah, probably via the live stream and stuff like that. Yes, so once again, good afternoon. It's 12 plus. So if you are heading out for lunch, what would you be having and stuff like that? Just keep this this live stream as lively, as light-hearted as possible. It's actually meant for entertainment and just for chat and stuff like that, as per the category says, just for chat and stuff like that. Yeah, things to take note. Even though this channel it says mature content only, it's actually meant for un unintentionally uh, vulgarities or taboo words is out and stuff like that. So it's actually kind of like to have that category there to safeguard us lah. Because I might at times when sometimes certain profanity will just come out naturally before you know it. So yeah, I just buy it as a safeguard, and also because sorry, and also because I'm having this over at the Discord voice channel as well. So I'm not sure if the guest also has the same habit of doing that as well or whatever. So it's just to safeguard. That's about it. So don't expect mature contents in the sense that it's those sleazy content, whatever thing. No, that's not. This is not the channel for it. I'm so sorry, but yeah, Okay, I'm not sure if anyone is viewing at the moment, so we are a good 15 minutes into the chat, and yeah, I can actually go for another, say, 10 minutes, and if let's say nothing is on, then probably I'll wrap it for the day. Yes. Today's commute is actually straightforward. Yeah, I will be going to. Basically, it's just I'm a real estate salesperson, or a real estate property agent and stuff like that. So I've got a unit that's actually going to be rented out. So I will be at the unit, I think, probably throughout the whole day because there are people coming in to view. So my commute today is basically for today is just like that. Yeah. So I will be spending most of the time at the unit. So yeah, by the time I think I go back is probably late evening night already. So I have this kind of like unspoken rule again of not doing stream at night because you can't exactly see me when I'm driving and commuting. So I think no point for that. Yeah. So great. So if let's say you just join the live stream, welcome to the stream. We are not say we're almost done, but we can actually still chit chat a bit more. We have another say about 10 minutes to go. So if you have any questions, comment, feedback, and stuff like that, feel free to let me know. And if let's say you have got anything that you want to probably comment about, like let's say for example, I'm now using like AirPods. I think for the past two streams, I'm using the wireless mic, and personally, I think the sound is actually much better. It's richer, it's fuller, it's more representative of my voice rather than what I'm having at the moment, which sounds like a telephone call away. So, nevertheless, we'll see how we can improve on it. Probably, yeah, probably I see if I can actually use a better AirPods because it's the first gen. Yeah, maybe just to see how it goes, because if I use the wireless mic, I'm actually depriving of the of receiving sound if I am actually linking into Discord. So meaning to say I won't be able to hear whatever people, whatever things people are talking about when they join in as- when they join in the Discord channel itself. Yeah, so I think that defeats the purpose. So yeah, unless I can actually figure out another way how to actually run it. Uh, if not, then we'll try to keep things minimal. Yeah. So if you join in my stream way earlier, that my job nature is actually very mobile. So things are actually being set up very simply. So I don't really have a lot of big equipment that I need to set up here and there, and it'll take a whole day to actually set it up just to get a shot and get the things to be done. It's more of like a mobile, a quick thing where you can just actually quickly set it up, do it, record it, do a thing, and then pack and go, right? So, yeah, so that's why we have mobile in a sense because we are really very mobile. Mm. Right. So yeah, unless I can actually do a simple configuration to set things up, otherwise it's actually quite difficult to do, to run through the mic and then get everything all started before I drive off. Yeah. So for the past 2 days, I've tried that because I still have slight liberty of time to do those try and error. Uh, yeah. So that's about it. Okay. So let me think. I think someone left. Oh, shucks. Let me recall. Yes. Let's say you want to private message me via my other social media handle, in which I've also put up the link on the Twitch profile itself, like Facebook, Instagram, and everything. Actually, in fact, my social media kind of other platforms, they are kind of like, how should I put it? Each of them has its own, I would say, use lah in a sense. for Instagram, I'm actually more on scenic photography, so I take photos of the environment, the scenery, the environment, the nature, and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's for my Instagram. And then at the moment in time, I am actually using my Facebook page to actually put as the Facebook. So at the moment, it's a mirror image of the Instagram. But I think for Facebook, I can actually do a bit more in the sense that, yeah, I can actually post tags and stuff like that. So slight difference, but yeah. And then for TikTok, it's actually more for my production. Actually, more. So basically, for TikTok, it's more on sound. So all those, if let's say you watch movies and all these type of things, you've got background music, you've got all this, how should I put it? Those special soundtrack in which you might enjoy, but you don't know what's the name of that particular piece of music and stuff like that. You can actually find over at my TikTok channel. It will take quite some time because you need to dig out the soundtrack and stuff like that. So I have got quite a few um, those kind of like very like what one of my friends mentioned, very emo, very emotional kind of music. Yeah. So I think the music generally are those if you watch a movie and stuff like that, those more towards the he's right in a certain way, those are set scene and whichever thing in which, for motion pictures, for movies, or for any how should I put it, any productions that you see, apart from having very good lighting, very good, setup, everything visually appealing, I think the sound also plays a part. So you can have a lot of big cast, handsome face, pretty face and stuff like that. But in order to bring up a scene, probably any scene, the background music, and it just brings you into the atmosphere, will actually bring you to immerse you to how should I put it, it's like positioning yourself real time in the so-called in the actual scene itself. So yeah. And yeah, so that's about it. So I think there isn't much interaction today because I think it's 12 o'clock. So previously what I did was probably 2:30, closer to tea time, or probably later part in the evening, like 5, 6. So that's where people knock off and then probably they will tune in. But never mind, it's okay. I am pretty okay with nobody watching my live stream as well because I think people will just watch. I'm not too sure whether they watch the full, probably the video, the recorded one, or they can actually scrub it through. Yeah, but nevertheless, I have to really thank those who actually followed me and then watch my videos and stuff like that. Yeah, it is basically just for chat and for entertainment. There's probably nothing of much value unless it's like we're discussing certain topics and yeah, it may have some different insights from different people and yeah. So that doesn't come very often. So it really depends on the live stream and the viewers, how much engagement are there, coming through. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I would like to thank whoever who is watching this, be it real time, I mean, be it live or the recorded ones. So yeah, thank you. And if you have anything to comment on and or to feedback and stuff like that, feel free to drop me a message. I'm okay with leaving messages in my other social media handle as well. But please, please, please do let me know you find me via my Twitch live stream. At least I know. Oh yeah, okay. Then I can actually, you know, share with you more about the topics that we have talked about, or stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty free and easy. Yep. And that could be it. I don't see any more messages coming in. And I think Discord, I don't hear anybody joining in as well, so I think that should be good enough for today. I tomorrow is Thursday. I'm not too sure if I will to stream tomorrow because later part of the day I will be kind of busy and not available. So if I were to stream tomorrow, probably it's going to be morning or early part of the afternoon. Right. So we'll see how it goes, and if you're on my Discord server, I will just put it up as the event so that you will know when I'm streaming or yeah, stuff like this. So okay, till then, it's either tomorrow or Friday. So I will see you guys when I come on air. Right, I'm trying to give way to a bus. Yes, come on. Yes, good. Okay, sorry. Priority on the road, so that's why I give way to the bus. All right, I think that will be all for today. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching and be with me all this while. So yeah, some sincere appreciation. And if you would like to follow me on my stream, feel free to follow me on my Twitch channel. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. So okay, have a good day ahead. So okay, bye.